Except I have this really dreadful math lecture about real-world applications of calculus, like how fast does corn fall into a silo, the applications of parabolas to life. I mean, Jesus, who gives a damn about the arc of a dolphin's jump?
I'm so sorry to hear that, Stewie. Hopefully you don't have too much to worry about this weekend. You can just unwind.
Yeah, like it's possible to unwind with you hovering around my head when I tell you a girl's coming over. Hey, about this weekend, are you sure Emilia has to come over so soon?
Michael Q. Williams, I have told you for as long as you can remember, once you start seriously dating a young lady, she has to come and sit at my table and have Sunday night dinner.
Yes, I understand that, Mother, but this weekend, really, I just got home.
Mike's got a girlfriend. Mike's got a girlfriend.
Hey, Tommy.
Stop that, you bourgeois skunk.
I assumed that was your doing?
Nope, he got it all on his own. Isn't that just great? His teacher says he's quite bright, especially in political science. He's almost as excited as I am to meet Emilia.
Okay. Hey, where's Rachel?
She's out with Dad, getting appropriate business attire for her job interviews after the holidays.
Dad's home from work already?
Of course! He hasn't seen you in months, so he came home early to celebrate.
That was nice of him.
So is she pretty?
Who? Emilia?
Yeah.
I'd say so.
Is she smart? She better be smart.
Yep, she's pretty smart.
Is she a champion of the proletariat? Does she fight for the power of the working class? What's her opinion of the robber baron elites?
I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure she's a Republican, if that's what you're asking.
Leave him alone, Tommy. Go upstairs and do your homework.
Republican? She's probably Tea Party trash.
Excuse me?
Just kidding. Comments? 3, 2.
Fine.
What was he even talking about?
He's reading politics and forming his own opinions. Isn't that just great for his age? I'm so glad I made him start reading more.
Yep, that's great, Mom.
I know. I always do the best for my kids.
Yep, you always do. I'm gonna unpack. Be back in a minute.
This is so exciting. My oldest boy home from college, my oldest daughter getting a job in the real world, and my brilliant little man getting high praise from all his teachers. I have to tell someone. But who do I tell? The PTA? The church? All my friends from the tennis club? Oh my gosh, they're going to be so happy for me. I can tell them how I brought them all up and taught them everything they know. I can tell them how I edited all of Mike's essays that got him into college. Well, apart from his stellar grades, which I made sure he got, of course. I can tell them how smart Thomas is with his off-the-charts brilliance, and how I made him start learning at such a young age. They'll all ask me, Sharon, how do you do it? Having the 3 best kids in the world. But what do I tell them? If I can't tell them how I do it, then they won't think I'm a good mother. They'll talk about me behind my back. Oh no. And then I won't get invited to the mother's Christmas cocktail party. And if I'm not invited, then no one will know me. And then I won't get voted for PTA president with Tommy's in 8th grade. And if I'm not PTA president, then I don't know.
For the last time, I'm telling you it was a man's blazer. It would look ridiculous on you and embarrass me if you wore it to your interview.
Fine, whatever. You can go back before the holidays are over, though. I like this dress. It just needs a jacket to match.
It does look good on you. Looks like Mike's home. Smells like it too.
He got home a few minutes ago. He's upstairs unpacking.
Fantastic. I can't wait to see him. You know, home from college. Probably hasn't been getting a lot of sleep.
Me neither. He seems to be having a great time with all the Snapchats he sent me.
Wait, what did he send you? He's not doing anything unseemly, is he? You know, businesses check Facebook and Snapchat and all that with the hiring Rachel.
I am well aware of that, Mother. And by the way, Snapchat can
checked by employers because what you post can only show up on friends' profiles. It's more private than that. Plus, it's mostly just him with his friends and Emilia. Nothing you wouldn't approve of, Mom.
Thank goodness. I can't wait to meet her.
Me neither.
Only 3 classes a day?
Only 4 days a week.
Oh boy, I can't wait to go to college. I can see myself now. Poli-sci major, leader of the Young Socialists Club, organizing debates and debunking all those slanderous myths surrounding Karl Marx and Das Kapital.
When did you start reading political theory? When did you start reading Marx? I thought you meant general politics.
Down with the bourgeoisie!
Did he get brainwashed?
Who knows? He was bugging Mom, so she told him to pick up a book, and he found the Communist Manifesto.
Jesus.
Mark my words, one day I would unite the workers of the world. We will bring the posh elites to the guillotine, just like the Finch.
Enough, Thomas. Go do your homework.
Why though? I don't wanna.
Pass. Before you can see some introduction to the proletariat and overthrow the government suite, you have to go to a good college and get a good education. But to do that, you need to learn your multiplication tables today, and I expect you to finish Algebra 1 by the end of the month.
I love you, you love me. Massacre the bourgeoisie.
I still don't know why you let a 10-year-old read communist political theory.
Don't worry, Rachel, it's just a phase. Shrug her out of it.
Homework!
Revolution is coming, comrades.
That doesn't sound like a phase. More like indoctrination. And you better not bother Em about politics this weekend.
He never stops with me. It's like having Trotsky parade around the house, saying the glories of the International Secretariat, or whatever it is he's babbling about.
Oh, forget about it. Tell me about Emilia.
Well, she's from Portland.
Maine.
No,
Oregon?
nope, Maryland.
Wait, she's from Portland, Maryland?
Yeah.
Oh, I've never heard of that Portland before. So what's she into?
She's a very go-with-the-flow kind of girl. Our first date was a hike, then a movie, then it was the planetarium. That's what I really like about her.
Oh, really? What's her major?
Well, at first was math. We met in that calc lecture I told you about. Then it was drama. I think engineering now.
Wait, what lecture?
Some crap about dolphins and corn. Let him talk.
Whatever, Mom.
And does Emilia meet my 7 students of a young woman? She is coming to my dinner table after all. I know you haven't forgotten me, Michael. Number 1, good posture. Number 2, she speaks clearly and intelligently. Number
Yes,
3...
of course, she meets all of your standards, Mom. No need to list them off again. I've heard them 1,000 times. Besides, I wouldn't bring her to meet you otherwise. Don't worry, I'm sure you'll get along with her great.
Fine. Is she driving here?
No, it's too far to drive. She's taking the train.
Which station? One downtown?
Yeah, she's taking the main line to the city and the local line to town. Speaking of which, can I borrow the car to pick her up?
Of course. Perfect. I have it all planned. Hors d'oeuvres until 5 o'clock. Dinner will be served at 5:15 sharp, followed by dessert.
What are we having, by the way?
Skirt steak and mashed potatoes. Your favorite.
Nice. I'm no cleanup. Haven't showered since I left school.
Jake, what do you know about this girl? Have you talked to Mike about her yet? Does she have manners? Does she go to church?
I really haven't had any idea in the slightest. How about you, Rachel? What do you know about her?
Well, from what I know, Mike's right. She does just go with the flow. But there's something just different about her. But she's very outgoing and friendly. Mike's type of girl for sure. And he couldn't stop talking about her when we talked on the phone about it.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Yeah, he's quite infatuated, really. More than I've ever seen him. Little Lovebird yapped to me on the phone about it on the day they met. It's kind of cute, actually.
Oh, well, she does sound out there. Let's just hope for the best with this Emilia. What was her last name? Mike, sweetie, what's Emilia's last name?
Finch!
Oh, my boy. all grown up, with a girlfriend.
I heard that.
You know, I just have a bad feeling about her. I just know these things. It's intuitive with people like me. I just know she's gonna break my little Mike's heart.
Come on, Mom. We haven't even given her a chance yet.
Oh, really? And when are you going to bring a young man home to dinner, Rachel?
When I'm good and ready, Mother. I can make my own choices and find someone when I'm ready. And quite honestly, that's none of your business. I've known plenty of guys who've never gotten in serious relationships because of your set standards. I mean, do you realize how hard it is to follow rule number 6? A man who comes home for dinner must be at least as tall as your father? Look at Dad, why is that even a rule? Whenever I meet someone, you have to shoot them down immediately without even giving them a chance.
I'm just doing what I know is best for you.
I don't think that's what's
Mom.
best for me.
Okay. Calm down, calm down. Mike knows himself pretty well. He's a grown man, for God's sake. His decision, his consequences. Sharon, please leave Rachel alone. It's hard enough on her in this economy to find a job, especially after that James boy dumped her right before graduation.
I knew he wasn't good enough for her, though. Him and his Yugi hat obsession, or whatever it was. He just wouldn't do for a girl of your set.
Yeah, thing is, my mom can be a little nosy. No, she won't dig through your suitcase or anything. She's just very proper. Yeah, that's the word for it. Likes to know a lot about you. Thanks. Really? Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, you think of everything. So about my little brother. Well, sort of, kind of, you know, communist. I didn't know your family's from Crimea. Immigrated here from Sevastopol? You guys need to escape Putin that badly? Yeah, I just found out about him today, too. Apparently he found one of Marx's books and couldn't put it down. But yeah, really, you don't want to push her button. She really does get defensive. Ready to strike at any time like an Apache helicopter. Yeah, the one with machine guns and rockets that I was telling you about? Just as scary, too. No, I told him we're not talking politics this weekend. Look, it's fine. Yeah, I gotta go too. Love you.
Have you marinated the steaks yet?
Yep, they're in the fridge now.
They better be perfect, Jake. Go like the grill. About that here. Any second.
Already on it. Calm down. I'm sure it's going to be fine. I'm sure she's a nice, proper girl.
All right, you victims of dread, for the tyrant here's your mind.
Would you please not get off, Tommy?
So arise, brothers and sisters, for the struggle carry
Thomas
on.
X. Williams! Please, stop that sentence.
I'll stop when the green captains who fall to ruin. Who's in state you even get in here?
It's Emilia, Thomas, and she'll get here soon enough. Besides, when they should be 100 years old by now? The so-called glorious revolution was nearly a century ago.
And exactly 1 century ago this October, Father, we need to plan a centenary celebration to celebrate the great Bolshevik Revolution of 1917.
Let's calm down, Tommy. Come help me get ready in the kitchen.
Well, she sure is in a mood.
You know how she gets. Just yes her to death until this all passes by.
Fine, but she needs to calm down. I'm losing it. Why did she have us cleaning the attic?
It's not like Emilia's going to be spending any time up there.
Must be them. There they are! You must be
Emilia Finch, a pleasure.
Jake Williams. Welcome to our humble castle.
This is my dad, and this is my sister.
Is she here? I heard a car. Oh, hello!
Mom, this is Emilia. Emilia, this is my mom, Sharon.
It's very nice to meet you.
And the same to you, young lady. And what is this?
It's fresh butter from the dairy in Portland.
Excellent! Thank you very much, Emilia.
This is my sister, Rachel, as I was saying.
Very nice to finally meet you in person, Emilia. Same to you, Rachel.
Michael, what are you doing? Take her coat.
Thank you, Mike.
Would you like to sit down? Anything to drink?
Water, please. I'm parched from the train ride. I got a ticket late, so I was stuck in steerage all the way from Portland. Crushed into a window instead of an aisle, just dreadful.
So, sorry to hear that. I'll go get the water. And Rachel, can you get the cheese plate for me, please?
Sure.
I'm gonna go check the grill. Make sure it's getting other things around here.
So, Amelia, can I call you Em for short?
No.
Well, Amelia, where do you come from?
Well, I used to live in New York when I was younger. Well, when I was 12, I moved to Crimea because my parents got reassigned.
And what do they do?
I'm not allowed to say, actually. I signed a non-disclosure agreement with the company.
Sounds like they work for the shady underworld of the imperialist American regime.
To be honest, I don't even know what they do.
Shady.
I tried to start their business ever since we moved back to the States from Crimea.
Whatever. Amelia, I have an essential question to ask you. What's your opinion of ethical capitalism?
Excuse me?
Do you believe it even exists?
Well, yes.
You don't think that profits are quite simply a result of employers exploiting the excess slave labor of the working class to gain more wealth for themselves and their bougie counterparts?
Tommy, stop.
What?
Not cool.
Mike, these are very important questions to ask your girlfriend.
They really aren't right now.
No, Mike, it's fine. Tommy, I think capitalism in its very essence is ethical. It's based purely on human drive and ambition. To suggest otherwise would be un-American and, well, communist.
This is not okay. How can you even say that, you capitalist pig?
Tommy, enough! The excellent soldier has only just met her, and how can you be so sure she's evil based on beliefs you've held for 3 frickin' months?
Because communism is the solution to the world's woes. Discrimination, starvation, exploitation of labor, corruption. Need I go on?
That's not true! Capitalism protects individuality and human ambition, while socialism destroys it in the name of fairness and sympathy for those who wish to individualize themselves from the status quo. And having lived in Crimea for 6 years, I know that the lasting effects of communism have been nothing but negative.
I can't even sit here and listen to you spew these pejorative lies. I'm going upstairs.
I'm really sorry about it, man. I didn't even care about politics when I left for school. You know, it's just like any brother stirring the pot to get attention. Just don't mention it to Mom. I'm always defending her children. Especially him.
It's fine. I'll just try to keep it out of the conversation from now on, like we said. I mean, it looks like it works on paper, but in practice it just brings hardship and misery.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Here we are. Everything hunky-dory here.
Yes, thank you, Mrs. Williams.
Oh, please. Call me Sharon, darling.
Okay, Sharon.
No. Sharon, darling.
Okay, Sharon, darling.
No. Sharon, darling, dear.
Excuse me?
Mom?
Can a mom have a sense of humor, Mike? How's everything going, you two?
Great. Thanks.
Hey, Mike, where's the bathroom? I have to powder my nose.
Through there, second door on your left.
Fantastic.
So is everything okay? Something seems wrong.
What the hell's going on with Tommy? He keeps pestering Em about ethical capitalism and destroying the bourgeoisie. You said he wouldn't bug her about it. She comes from a very conservative family that had to flee the Ukraine after Russia took over Crimea. So she has to defend capitalism and fight Tommy about it. I'm losing it, Mom.
Okay, don't worry. I'll make this better.
No, you always try to make things better. You always try to control me. You always do what you know is best for me.
And?
You never do. So you're always hovering around my head, never leaving me alone. What is it with you? Why do you have to dictate my life? No, after Psych 101, I can see you're a textbook narcissist. I'm 18 years old, and I was nice enough to bring my girlfriend home to meet you. But that's not enough. And I know you disapprove of Emilia just because of what she's wearing. But her family's only now just getting back on their feet after they up and left. Why does it have to be so hard with her?
Everything okay in here? I heard yelling.
It's Mom. She won't relinquish this iron fist. You know, the one she chokes my freedom to death with.
She's just stressed about this weekend. Come on, give her a break.
No, she's acted like this my entire life. Always planning my life around her like I was some puppet. I need to get away. Maybe I'll go back to college and stay in that dorm for the rest of the break.
Look, I know this is bothering you, but just let it be. If you have to go away after tonight, then fine. But just try to be accommodating until then. Do what you think is right, son. 6.
She did what? Matt, did you let this girl attack Tommy?
No, I reluctantly, mind you, let Tommy express his opinions and they contrasted with Emilia's. Judging by his whining, it seems like Emilia won the debate.
Emilia, how dare you do this to my boy?
With all due respect, Sharon.
Mrs. Williams.
With all due respect, Mrs. Williams, Tommy harassed me with book-learned folly, and Mike tried to defuse the situation, but I was not going to be insulted by your son in the name of keeping his beliefs comfortable and unchallenged. Especially when I've seen the carnage communism leads in its way for decades.
But she didn't threaten to strangle you.
Well, not exactly his words.
Thomas!
She didn't threaten to strangle me.
Tommy, is that the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
Tommy, how dare you lie to me? She didn't threaten to hit you! Go to your room and we'll talk about this later. And Emilia, could you give Mike these roses? Is that the truth, Mike?
Yes, Emilia told you exactly what happened, sparing a few details. But what the hell, Mom? Why'd you off on her like that?
How dare you bring some girl into our house and let her insult our family? She doesn't get to insult Tommy like that. I thought I'd raised you better than to let some peasant girl into our house and insult your brother and his intelligence. Remember, I taught you manners. I taught you the way to conduct yourself.
First of all, Emilia was raised in a really nice part of New York that you wished we lived in. And her family is only now getting back on their feet after they up and left after Russia took over Crimea. And second of all, the only reason you did any of those things was because me, no matter how I did them, it wasn't good enough for you. Same with Rachel. Now Tommy's your last hope at making a perfect child. You're the only one that doesn't see that it won't work, Mom. Communism, Mom. Marxism? Do you honestly believe a communist can thrive in America?
Lucky boys, and you could never find someone enough like you to meet your impossible standards.
But I was only doing what I knew was best for you.
That's the problem. If you're always buzzing around us, we'll never be ourselves. Only the molds of the process you call parenting.
Just let us be, let us fail and grow and be better for it. That's all I have to say. I'm going to apologize to Emilia.
I cannot believe you guys just said that.
Well, it's true.
Well, I had no idea. Mike, I'm so sorry. I'll go apologize to Emilia.
Jesus, was that so hard to realize? Did you really have to go and tell Mom, you ass? Was it truly such an affront to your life that someone disagreed with your stupid communist beliefs? Was it that bad you had to get Mom to come in and fix it? Look where we are now. I hope you're happy. Do you have anything to say for yourself?
I'm sorry.
Like that helps now.
I just want everyone to be equal, find solace in the comfort of communism.
Solace will tell me, grow up. Life isn't fair and will always be inequality, so communism will never fail. But you really can't play Mom against Em like that. She gets too worked up over her kids. Look, I know you don't see it now, but she tries to control everything for you. Watch when Rachel and I move out and you're stuck alone with Mom and Dad. Learn their quirks, adjust to them, and learn to live with them. Finally, can you please apologize to Emilia for being so glaringly rude? And maybe we can all just return to normal.
Emilia, I had no idea you had to flee the Ukraine and experience all that hardship. I just needed everything to be perfect. I had it planned to a T. You were going to love everything I had to share with you.
It's really fine, Mrs. Williams. Sounds like you really did have a great evening planned.
Again, Emilia, I am so sorry for the way everyone else acted. I can't believe they treated you this way. I think you're right. It's best that we reschedule dinner for another day.
Yes, I think that would be prudent considering today's events. Even if we got off on the wrong foot, I still think Mike is a kind gentleman. And I know you raised a great young man.
I'm sorry, Maria. Even if we don't agree on politics, my actions are shallow. I just offer you those sincere apologies.
You guys, can Em and I have to move before we leave?
Of course.
You're the most beautiful girl in the world. You make me so happy. I'm so glad you chose me to be your boyfriend. And I just wanted Sorry. Nope, it's fine. I'll tell you in the car. You ready?
Yes, let's head out.
Everybody, come say goodbye to Emilia.
Waiting, comrade. Thank you, Tommy. I look forward to it as well. It was very nice to finally meet you, Emilia. Thank you for coming.
Goodbye, Emilia. Again, I am so sorry for the way that Tommy acted.
It's really fine, Mrs. Williams. Even if we got off on the wrong foot, I think we got to know each other, for better or for worse.
Emilia, thank you again for making the trip out here to meet us.
Of course. And I hope to see you all again.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Let's go. Don't want you to miss your train. Hey guys, I'll be back later. Don't wait up for me.
Hello. Oh, hey, Mike. Did Emilia get off okay? Oh, you're still waiting with her for the train. Wait, you're doing what? But you just got home. You can't leave so soon. We haven't seen you in months. I think it's best to keep some distance, but what about me? I want you home right away. Excuse me? Please, Mike. Okay, fine, but I want you home by noon Tuesday. Do her parents know you're coming? Do you have clothes, toothbrush, deodorant? All right. Remember to say please and thank you. Her parents are probably very nice. And remember to make good choices and don't throw up. No one likes the flu going around, and you know how germy those dorms were. Okay. Love you too, Mike.
Who's that?
Mike. He's going back with Emilia for a few days. How dare he do that?
You have to let go, Sharon. He's not going to be your little boy forever. You'll have to accept him leaving.
But it's just so hard.
I know. It's hard to let go. maybe don't check in every night while he's at school. Don't think that helped. But we'll get through this.
I did everything right. I made sure that when he was little that we...
Sharon, it's all right.
Did somebody say all right? Wait, where's Mike?
Oh, Tommy, you won't ever think of me, right?
Not until the dream happens and fall the room.
Thank you, Tommy. I love you. And Rachel, thank you for all your help. Really.
Of course, Mom. I love you.
Let's eat. We have 2 extra steaks now.